So next, hammock. Well, this is quite simple. This is just a snug back jungle hammock with binders, and the binder's quite simple. That's your tree protection there, goes around your tree, comes back on itself. It couldn't be any easier. Okay, so we come round the tree, back on itself for that one. Same thing on the other side. So, goes round the tree, comes back for itself. And weight is going to anchor that there. Doesn't need to be tied off. Doesn't need to be strapped to the tree. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move this a bit further back. In fact, actually I'm not. I'm going to tie off one side of the hammock. Okay, so top tip when taking your hammock out the bag to set it up, right, you want to find an end and leave the rest in the bag. Tuck it under your arm if you need to, and that way stops it falling on the forest floor and getting wet. So you've got a carabiner at one end of the hammock, and that literally drops in like that, and there we go to the other side. Thread the hammock out of the bag, being as careful as I can not to drop it on the forest floor, because that wouldn't be good. Give it a shake, okay, and then I come back up and anchor it exactly the same at this end. Okay, now that's obviously too high, so what I need to do, I need to come down. So I bring the hammock down, okay, which moves it slightly over that way. Bring it down a bit further. Now, that's not perfect setup, purely and simply because the hammock's got a bit of a droop in it. However, for what I want today, it's quite comfortable. If I was going to be spending the night, I would just put another knot in there. And come up with that. Now, you will say to me, and those of you out there are eagle-eyed, oh, but your hammock's not undercover. No, my hammock's not entirely undercover. The line this end and the line that end, right, will allow moisture to run down. However, I have a carabiner here and a knot, and this rope I leave dangling. And from experience, the moisture hits that, it follows gravity down, then it runs down this one and drips off the end. Doesn't enter my hammock, okay? The small amount of moisture that forms up on the carabiner will come off, so it's not an issue. Other nice thing with the jungle hammock, and one of the reasons I like it, it has an integral mosquito net. And I don't like mosquitoes and bugs, so I tend to set that up as well. And that is on its own elastics, and it couldn't be easier. It's just a loop around the tree.